So how have I been an ineffective leader? That's definitely a tough one that I have to think about. Like, like not to be conceited or anything, but like me being ineffective, like leadership's my thing, you know? Nope, can't think of anything. Basically pretty great. I'm like golden like this polo. Okay, stop.
Her time management sucks.
Horrible trust issue.
She never answers her phone.
She's too scared to confront me.
She doesn't even go here.
So as you've heard, I guess I kind of have been an ineffective leader even though I hadn't noticed it. Just kidding. Of course, there has been instances that I've been an ineffective leader this year. And 5 of the main reasons I have been an ineffective leader is because one, with regards to the humorous critiques that my peers provided. One, I kind of do not manage my time wisely. 2, with the clip of me laughing, I can possibly be a distraction for groups. The third one, being the example of my chemistry group, I tend to lack trust in my group members at times. I also have the issue of failure to communicate. And the last one is going to be probably one of the main reasons I've been an ineffective leader this year, and it has been failure to address an issue or problem quickly, especially when it requires some type of confrontation. So just explaining the 5 main reasons why I've been ineffective. With regards to time management, it's not necessarily that, let's say I'm being unproductive, but I just like being involved in various clubs, and a lot of times that can be detrimental to a group because I'm so involved in other clubs along with my academics that it leaves little room for other things. So I just have to make sure that I balance my time more wisely, or decide on only being in one club that I really love as opposed to 3 or 4, because then my time becomes more limited and my availability becomes more limited. With the distraction, I do tend to get distracted kind of easily, so I just have to ensure to buckle down when I'm working in a team, because I know that since I get distracted easily, I can be a negative influence to the group and cause them to be unproductive as well, which is another big part of being an effective leader, is failure to complete a task, and a task is not going to get done quickly with distractions. For lack of trust, like many of us in our cohort, I feel like a lot of us are used to being in charge of like several huge projects, and just working in a group, especially when you're not, like, let's say the chair of an event, it feels kind of odd. So I've just had to really take it back a little and trust all of you guys, which it's been kind of slow, but I do trust you guys now, and that's kind of a big thing for me, is just learning to lean on my group, because I kind of do like being independent and doing things myself. So that's another big part of why I've been an effective leader. And then failure to communicate is another reason I've been an ineffective leader, because there's been several instances this semester especially that have kind of fallen off the radar, especially when working on different teams. I've just become very, very involved, as I've said earlier, and my academics have been a bit difficult and challenging, so sometimes I'll kind of just delete my social media, for example, my Facebook Messenger. But that can also be bad because a lot of our group messages are on there, and then I see them late, which doesn't allow for effective communication in the group, which is another part of my ineffective leadership. And lastly, I have failed to confront people when necessary, just because confronting someone is very uncomfortable for me, and that causes a problem to drag on, or the issue, which could have been solved very quickly through effective communication, but that's something I've also failed to do, which has been huge to my ineffective leadership. Probably the main reason I have been